What's going on, people? Back again with another Red Talk Flawless. What you telling me, fam?
Yes, Rants. What are you saying? You blessing everything, yeah?
Yeah, man's all good. Man's all good,
Love
bro.
that,
Can't
fam. Love that.
complain. What you
Oh,
saying?
good. Yeah, man. All bless you already know, man. Please for the international break. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Already, yeah?
I needed the break already, yo. I needed the break, fam. I was
Damn.
like, yeah. That Liverpool one wasn't it, man. I'm telling you. That game wasn't it, fam.
I hear it. I hear it. I
That
don't
game
know.
wasn't it, man. It wasn't, man. And it's not even the fact that we lost because you lose matches. We've been beat by them before. It's the manner in which it was. Them man gave up. That's what it was, man. Them man threw it in. Like, that's just unacceptable. So yeah, that's what it is. Please please for the international break. But outside of that, man's all blessed.
Nah, I hear it. I don't know. The thing is with me, yeah. When things are going badly, I just need them to continue, fam. You know them ones. It's like I don't need the break, blood, because it's like I don't think the break helps. You know them ones.
No, forget it. That is so demonic. That's such a super villain's line, bro. That is a
Nah, but
fan on
bro.
stage of Ultron line, man.
Nah, bro. I
When
just
things
don't.
are going bad, I just need it to continue.
Yeah, but you know what it is? I just don't think the break helps, innit? I think that the break just prolongs the inevitable. You
Yeah,
know them
it
ones.
does.
I'm just like, nah, let's just get it over with. Do you get what I'm saying? Let's just
I hear
get
what
it
you're
over.
saying. I hear you. The reason why I said the break helps, forget them lot and the club and the players. And I'm talking about from my perspective. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing this. I'm tired of only
Right.
having to sit there and watch it. Then people I get Manchester United fans backing it. I get Manchester United fans who then agree. I get rival fans clowning. It's like that's the part I'm tired of. I'm from a completely selfish perspective. I'm saying for me, the break was good. Because these are
I
still
hear
talking
it.
about that game now. Like, that's what it is. Like, yeah, it prolongs the inevitable. Just, this gotta go, man. Because it's not gonna get better. There's no, you said there, nothing can help and nothing changes. Yeah, nothing can help. Nothing's gonna change. I already know. Can we get a couple results? Yes. Because we have players to do so, as we've seen in the Fulham game. But overall, it's like, eventually he is gonna get sacked. It's a question of when, not if. I'm just hoping it's sooner rather than later.
I hear it, bro. I just don't see what nothing positive has really come out of this international break apart from Erdegaard busting his foot, blood. You know there was. Hey, man, I be real, blood. Hey, you man, I told you,
villain, man.
bruv, I told you, man, this is the season, blood. Tis the season to be miserable, blood. I told them, man, I told them this is the season. Them man are about to fall off, bruv. I warned them, you know, Flawless. Bro, these men had no injuries last season and they thought it was going to sustain this season.
Yeah, they thought it was going to be the same. And
bruv,
then they didn't buy well.
Oh, damn, bruv.
Hella emergency meetings, you know. I see enough emergency meetings yesterday for the Odegaard injury.
It's crazy. Bro, when they get their head bust by Spurs and City, the season's done, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's a wrap for them, man.
The season's done in October, bruv.
It's a wrap for them, man. We go enjoy it. Misery loves company, man. Arsenal fans welcome. You know what I'm saying? Pull up a chair, man.
Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, what you man drinking, fam? This is what it is. What you man drinking, fam? You man could just cheese with us, bro. This is what it is, bro. Because your season is looking mad right now.
It is no Rice, no Moreno, no Odegaard. But they got Killer Kai, though. You know what I'm saying? Killer Kai in the 10. There we go. You know what I'm saying?
For now. You know, like that. For now, blood.
Killer Kai, Jesus is back. Got Raheem the Dream. Don't worry, Arsenal fans, man.
Bro, man are just waiting for a little Saka thing, bro. Man, out for 3 weeks and it's mad.
Oh, yeah. If they lose Saka, that's when they'll go into complete meltdown because that's their guy. That's their guy. But yeah, Arsenal fans, this ain't a prediction. This is a spoiler. Even with all them man fit, you weren't winning the league anyway. So it don't really matter too tough. It don't matter too tough. You lot weren't winning the league. You would have been in and around it, but you ain't winning the league regardless. You didn't do it.
It's true.
But yeah, 8 points from City before game week 6 is crazy.
Yeah, that's what I mean, bro. So I don't know. We're gonna see in it, bro.
Party's
looking like finally his real age is catching up with him. You know them ones. Like,
everything bodied him.
Bro, everything's happening at the wrong time for them, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the perfect time for us, bro, because this just takes the edge off things for me. You know, like that.
Yeah,
takes the edge off things.
Misery loves company, so it's like it's not just us, our house falling down. So is theirs.
Nah, we love it, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, then pull up a chair. What are you drinking, fam?
What are you drinking?
Because, bro, Ten Hag's soon gone, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's soon gone. I'll be real, yeah. We've got 5 very winnable games, and that tells me we're not winning them.
So you're talking about, I'm guessing this from the title, I was going to ask you, you're talking about just in this month alone you're talking Southampton, Barnsley, Palace, 20, games. Tottenham. Yeah.
That's
in
right.
This month alone.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Southampton, Barnsley, Crystal Palace, yeah. Southampton away is not a foregone conclusion.
Absolutely not.
Barnsley at home will win. Crystal Palace away ain't a foregone conclusion.
That's going to be a very tough game.
Twente at home, we should deal with them farmers, yeah. But then Tottenham as well, bro. It's not a foregone conclusion, brother.
I think that's got draw written all over it, that one.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I believe that he can't afford to lose one of these games, not even one.
Really? From what perspective are you talking about? From an INEOS perspective, or are you talking about like fans and media time?
Both.
Okay.
You know them, man, because the pressure that's going to be on this brother, if he loses, he's lost 3 games before the next international break, bro. 3 Premier League games. We've lost 2 from 3 already, you know. He's under pressure already, bro. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, man, have to look at it realistically, yeah. If he loses 1, bruv, even 1 is a disaster. But if he loses more than 1, because realistically, we could lose that Crystal Palace game.
We can definitely lose the Palace and Spurs games. They are definitely losable games. They are definitely.
Draw the Southampton game, it's not good enough, bro.
It's not. It's on then INEOS to then go, all right, Saki. I do believe we'll beat Barnsley and we'll beat 20. We'll beat those.
Yeah,
Southampton,
someone mentioned like those are guarantees.
Yeah, we'll win those 2. Someone said our last 15 away trips to Southampton, we've not lost.
We haven't.
We haven't lost it.
But we've drawn.
Trips.
But we've drawn a few, and also they've lost every game this season. So that at some point they need to not lose, blood. You know what I'm saying? And
why is everything pointing to a Southampton win?
This is what I'm saying, bro.
I predicted us to win because I always predict us to win. Worst case scenario, draw. But I don't like this out at all. And if we do lose on Saturday, it will be interesting to hear the conversation. I just still don't think they sack him, though. I genuinely still don't think they sack. Let's say we lose to Southampton. I don't think so. Yes, we'll beat Barnsley. I think so. Then the pressure going into the Palace game. Let's say we don't beat Southampton, draw or lose. Then we play Barnsley and win. The pressure on that Palace game, where we got battered last year, is really going to be tough. Right. And it's going to be a lot of conversation. Yeah, with Ten Hag, it's like, because INEOS, we don't have any previous with them being at Manchester United. We don't know what is the cutoff point for these men.
You know what it is? I think it's pretty clear that the only reason why they kept him here was it was a financial thing, innit?
You reckon it's a money thing?
For sure, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because everything points to him not being their guy. Even the stuff that we're hearing about the Ugarte, where my man tried to do the Harry Potter thing, yeah,
and say Ugarte is not fit to play, and he played 79 minutes for Uruguay.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. And Ugarte, like, from within the club, they're saying that he's one of the fittest players at the club, bro. They're super impressed with his fitness because they would have done his medical.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. I don't even have to do his medical. I would see that as, that's his game. Yeah. He's running around and closing down and his game is literally
cardio, blood. So when man is saying he's not fit, it's just a straight up lie, bro. Yeah. It's just a straight up lie. You just didn't want him. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, remember, there was noise coming out that he wanted Sophie and Amrabat.
Amrabat was his guy. Was that his preference over Ugarte?
He wanted Amrabat and he wanted to keep McTominay. But obviously, them man were like, yo, like, what? So you can play the same dusty football you played last season. You don't need them to, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So INEOS have their thing of the kind of football that they want to play. And then Ten Hag obviously wants to keep his people. And then on top of that, like, it's very, very obvious that they couldn't agree a new deal. Because remember, this brother came out on TV saying, the new owners ain't football people and that. He was taking
he was stressed because obviously they interviewed Tuchel. So that lets you need to know that they aren't 110% in.
And De Zerbi, a bag of people.
And De Zerbi, let's say it was 10 million. That's Mazraoui. I would have gave up Mazraoui for Ten Hag to go. If it was the financial decision, let's say it's 10 to 15 million, I would have definitely give up Mazraoui. And I think Mazraoui's done well. I would have gave him up if it was a choice between signing Mazraoui or using that money to get rid of Ten Hag. Ten Hag back. Buy Ten Hag. Mazraoui, we'll see you next year if you're still available. Like, this can't continue. Already game week 3, hear how we are talking. You talk to many Manchester United fans, do shows with many Manchester United fans, as do I. Everyone's miserable. Everyone's miserable. Fans have not even got the comment section. Any comment section on whether it's yours, mine, whoever, everybody's miserable. Social media, everybody's miserable. Not game week 33, game week 3. It's like
you know what's funny?
You get hit with the cloud.
It's like
the cloud over you.
I feel like for the first time, I'm not in the minority wanting this manager out no more. You know them ones. I felt the swing. You know them ones.
It's turned.
Like the environment. Finally, people have woken up to what man's been saying for a long time now. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's a strange feeling. It's a strange feeling being in like so much company, bro. Like I'm overwhelmed with the support. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? It's overwhelming, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know, man. It's making me emotional, fam.
But no, it's because the excuses have gone. Because remember, last season it was, he doesn't have the footballing structure. So then when INEOS come in, add a footballing structure, you see us get a COO, CEO, DOF, technical director, and it's footballing people who have done well elsewhere. Then you see the business they've done in the window, which again, I commend INEOS on that. As much as I don't like the managerial side of things, what they've done transfer-wise, I like. So then I look at it and then everyone goes, all right. And people were expecting magic. Why? I don't know. Because it was still the same manager, still with pretty much the same team. Yes, adding Delit, Mazarari, Xerxes. And I was saying this all before the season. Nothing gonna change on that pitch. Obviously, we brought in Rude and Hack as well. And then we see that and everyone went, oh, the Fulham game wasn't it. The Brighton game was a killer. Anytime you can see the last minute winner, that's always good. And then the way we got battered by Liverpool, which I said at the start of the show, because they gave up and he had no ideas. He just took off Casemiro, put on Collier, and it was like for like. He didn't go offensive, he didn't go defensive, he kept it the same. No idea. And the team's a reflection of the manager. So
it's looking crazy, bro.
Yeah,
do you know what I'm saying? Right. It's looking real crazy for us right now. The football has not improved. And I keep telling these men, bro, like I've never seen a manager waste 3 pre-seasons in a row, bro. Like I can honestly say that as a club, we're in a worse place than when he took over. We are. And he spent 700 million.
Yeah. Is that we're in a worse place in regards to it's dark because Ollie that season we'd had our worst ever finish at that point, and now he's topped that and we've had our worst ever finishing 8th. I look at it and I go, this team, as much as I don't rate these players, is better than this.
Yeah, but bro, this is why when I turn around and say that he's our worst ever manager and people are trying to argue with me, you can't argue with me. He's given us our worst ever finish.
Yeah, our worst ever finish is peak.
He's given us our worst ever finish, our worst ever goal difference, bottom of the Champions League group.
Yeah, worst ever Champions League campaign.
Bro, it might be the least amount of goals we've ever scored as well.
I think that is one. We had one where we got, I think it was like 48. We had a terrible turn.
Under who?
I think it was Van Gaal, fam. Yeah, one of them seasons. Yeah.
Then again, Van Gaal, we couldn't score goals. Yeah, we just weren't conceding either. It was 1-0 United.
It was 1-0. Yeah, we've had terrible returns in general. Yeah. Anyway, what season was it? I may have a look now. Yeah, because I'm just looking here. Because I remember having this conversation with us. Yeah, that was it. 15, 16. We scored 49 league goals and finished 5th, but we only conceded 35.
You see?
Yeah, we only conceded 35. 40.
You see?
That is disgusting.
Only conceded 35, bro.
That's quality defending. No, and to Tybo, I don't look at Ollie different. Still woeful. Still should have been sacked earlier. I'm not doing the. I'm not doing the. What's the word I'm looking for? Hindsight. I'm not looking at it different now. No. Has Ten Hag been terrible? Yes. Should he be sacked? Yes. Is there a big case for him being the worst ever manager? Yes. Doesn't mean Ollie was good. Ollie should have been sacked. Same way Mourinho should have been sacked. Van Gaal, and the list goes on. We need to keep sacking managers till we get to the right one. That's 100%. What we need to do.
And this is what it is. But that's why I say about these trophies. Man are trying to argue with me about these stupid trophies, yeah? These trophies don't mean nothing. They don't mean nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, league position, yeah? And not just league position. League statistics let you know if you're going forward and backwards as a club. And the reason why league statistics are good also is because you can keep an eye on what you're doing compared to what everyone else is doing as well. You know, like that. Because ultimately, it's one of them things where if you improve as a team, but then other teams around you improve and they improve more than you, you can still see where you've improved. You can still see where you've regressed. the fact that we've looked at Man United in his first season and second season, and we've won less games in our second season, lost more games in his second season, conceded more goals. It's like you can see categorically, yeah, we fundamentally regressed in almost every single capacity, even though he won a trophy. And that's what people should be looking at. Not, we've been to Wembley 4 times or something in 2 years and we've won 2 trophies, bro. It's mad disingenuous, yeah, to look at winning a trophy as progress, bro. It's not progress.
It's not. That's when did we become that side? Like
We became that when these bozos, yeah, when these absolute bozos wanted to lower the standards at the football club.
Yeah,
this is when we became that, bro. Because you know what the wickedest thing is, yeah. Man United can have a very successful season this season and not win anything. They can.
Absolutely. Like people, they're both like Manchester United. We spend money on players, we spend money on staff to go and do well at both. Should we be playing good football and be high in the league? Yes. Should we also be picking up trophies? Also, yes. Two, like it's like people separate. Like people say, "Oh, you won trophies, but I've played terrible football." Some people will say that's okay. Some people say it's not. Under Oli, it was, "Oh, well, you played football, you finished second, but didn't win anything." When did Manchester United stop being both? We look at the amount of money we spend. We spend money to get to the top. You don't spend the money we spent in the past 13, 14, 15 years to just pick up domestic cups or just play good football. Both. That's not acceptable anywhere else. Most clubs, it would be acceptable winning trophies. If you take out Arsenal, take out Chelsea, Liverpool, City, so us 4 and them, this is acceptable everywhere else. If you did this at Spurs, acceptable. If you did this at Fulham, if you did this at Brentford, the list goes on, acceptable. You couldn't go do this at Real Madrid or Barcelona or Bayern Munich because the expectation is different. When did Manchester United's expectation drop? The aim should always be there. Of course, you're not going to win and compete for the Premier League every season. You're going to have drop-offs. But
no, there is. A lot of these scrubby fans, have been brainwashed. They've been brainwashed by the Glazer era, where in the Glazer era, they tried to overemphasize the importance of mediocrity, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the Glazers were happy to lower the expectations at the club because they didn't want to spend no money. They didn't want to build up the stadium. They didn't want to do what needed to be done. They were happy for United to pose as an elite club without actually performing like one. Do you know what I'm saying? We're not. That era is over. Do you know what I'm saying? And the fans' expectations need to change with that, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm fucking sick of them.
Yeah, it's both. FA Cup and League Cup. I say this all the time. Target all trophies. I say this all the time. Whatever the Premier League, whatever European competition you're in, Champions League, Conference League, Europa League. Same with the League Cup and FA Cup. Yes, that's what you're there for. Is that? But you also have to do well in the league. You also have to play good football. You should also not be having your worst ever finish. Negative goal difference. 20 plus shots a game. Losing 14 league games in a season. What? No. Unacceptable. Only winning twice back-to-back once, and that was game week 37 and 38. Didn't win 3 consecutive league games at all last season. What are we talking about? We spend money to perform to a certain level. Now, if the money's been spent poorly, I hear that, but that's not the conversation. I'm just talking about what the aim is. That's the goal. Hey, it's the very, very top. This is not accepted anywhere else. It's outrageous. That FA Cup and League Cup disguises that. Yes, over the moon, we won an FA Cup. Very happy we won an FA Cup. Always celebrate, but that's not enough.
Bro, when you look at how we got there as well. Like you said, Van Gaal won a FA Cup and had a better league season, than Ten Hag and got sacked.
And rightfully so.
Exactly. And now they're trying to justify what Ten Hag's done, bro. When at least Van Gaal gave us an identity. Van Gaal was the only manager that we had a very distinct identity under. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? We've never seen anything like it since he's left. Yeah. We haven't. And as much as Oli wasn't the right man for the job, bro, like Oli outperformed Ten Hag, bro. Like we had a style of play. Bearing whether or not we thought it was the right one, at least under Oli, we knew what we were. You know them, man. We knew what we were. Even though I didn't like it, I knew what we were, bro. Under this manager, there is a very obvious absence of any sort of attacking fluidity and anything that is there's nothing repeatable, yeah, about the way we attack, bro. It's almost like there's no attacking sequences, there's no attacking shapes. And even when you look at the patterns of play or the lack of patterns, and you actually look and you see the data in who passes to who and who does what, bro. These men play football like they've never seen each other in their lives, bro. And they do it
Yeah, like they
consistently
don't
every
train.
week. Brother, it's so bad. It almost looks like they're being bad on purpose, bro.
It's on the day.
It's crazy.
I'm back. I think I glitched out.
Yeah.
I'm back. Yeah, you're going to carry on.
It's fucking awful, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And then
I'm
the
listening,
worst
go
thing
on, fam,
about
carry
the
on.
situation is, yeah,
Carry on.
this manager, he's deluded, bro. Like this Brer gaslights us. Man's talking about the most exciting team in the league. This brother wants to turn every game into a basketball game because then he can utilize players like McTominay and Garnacho and Rashford to just scumbag things, bro. That's why he likes the games to be unstable, yeah, and unpredictable, because then he can rely on the unpredictability of the players we have to scumbag something, bro.
Exactly that. And that's terrible in regard. That's why I don't pay attention to his pre-match, post-match interviews. I just get told when the chat tell me, or someone like yourself mentions it to me. And yeah, we don't have a style. You mentioned there about just the lack of attacking identity and sequences and players passing to, because it's what we just get on the day. It's what we get on a match day. Like that's what it will look like. If Bruno decides, all right, I'm going to drift right and link up with Diallo, that's what I'll do. If Bruno decides I'm going to drift left and link up with Rashford, that's what I'm going to do. Or I'm going to stay central. Like there is no consistency whatsoever. That's why I'm like, what is going on the training pitch? What is happening?
Yeah, but even Bruno, he's another one, bro.
Well, he's woeful.
He loves it when we're playing basketball because this is when he can scumbag and assist amongst the mayhem, bro.
Yeah, because he's good at over the top. That's him. Bruno picking up the ball with spacing behind to hit. He can do that all day. But when it's technical on the side, that's why you don't see him. Because one thing I used to say about Bruno is whether he was having a good game or a bad game, I remember him being on the ball. Now there's certain games I don't remember. Like against Liverpool, I didn't see you. Against Brighton, I didn't see you. And that's just testament to, not even testament, but that just adds to the argument of him just being even more ineffective. You're not even on the ball that much anymore. You're not even impacting it negatively or positively. Yeah, he's just not good enough. Yeah,
no, thanks. And this comment is spot on. You know what it is with this fan base? What kills me is like, as soon as these man use the Silent Ferguson argument, you know that these men are lost in it. You know them ones, because this is what all these morons do. I used to get these comments. Yeah, well, just as well you weren't around when, do you know what I mean? When Fergie came in, because you would have wanted him out as well. I'd be like, whatever, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you moron, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Do you know what I mean? Football is not the same sport no more.
No, it's not.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's not the 80s. It's not the 90s no more. You know them ones. No one gets time nowhere. It never took Man City 6 years, yeah, to get it right, blood. You didn't take Man City 6 years.
They kept sacking managers till they got it, and they sacked managers who had won leagues for them. Mancini and Pellegrini won leagues for them.
Remember winning leagues and still getting sacked at Man City, bro. And you want me to wait for this fucking mutant? Do you know what I mean? That doesn't even know what the problem is. If someone was making mistakes and they knew what the problems were, yeah, and they were in the midst of addressing it, I might have a bit more sympathy for this guy.
If he was trying things, if he was
but he ain't trying shit,
because he thinks it's going right. He thinks he's going right. And just on the Sir Alex thing in the A's, because for people who say that, talk to people who are older than you. People wanted Sir Alex out. Do not get it misunderstood. Like if Mark Robbins don't score that goal in the FA Cup final, he probably gets sacked. He probably there was United fans, because we had went through a long drought of not winning anything, wanted him out. And even after that, when we went the 3 years in the early 2000s, there was conversations about people wanting Sir Alex out. He's done, etc. When Chelsea went back to back and Arsenal won the year before, I don't think that Fergie wasn't under pressure, and that was Fergie who had won multiple things. So why is this guy getting all this leeway? Like you mentioned there, City didn't take 6 years. Pellegrini, Mancini, who was successful there, they deemed not good enough until they got to Pep. Now Pep's good enough. That's what you keep doing. You keep sacking managers. Yes, I know this.
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. And Sir Alex Ferguson, was like the Jose of his time. You know them ones. Man took a small club, and won the Champions League with it. No disrespect to Porto, because they're not a small club in Portugal, but in
the scheme of things,
in the scheme of Champions League, Do you know what I'm saying? They weren't never supposed to go win that shit.
Never,
Do you
never.
get
No
what
one
I'm
was saying
saying?
that. Never.
That's
And
what I'm
also,
trying to say.
Sir Alex also won the Scottish League with Aberdeen, and it's a record that still stands to this day, people. To this day, nobody outside the Celtic and Rangers
Outside
since him
Glasgow ain't meant to
have
win that
won the
shit.
league.
Yeah.
Like, so again, when people say that, his CV was also incredible, which also buys you time. Same way if Ten Hag had an incredible CV, before he had a decent CV, but if he had an incredible CV, you go, all right, let's give it time because I see what you've done previously. But you ain't even got the CV to back it up. You got a couple of Dutch leagues, cool Dutch. You don't have a champion. If you had a Champions League on his resume, I'd hear more of the response to it. You don't even have people act like he has that. Like, come on, man, what are we doing? What are you doing?
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. So all these men trying to compare, Eric Ten Hag to Sir Alex Ferguson, bro. All them man need to be
Crazy,
thrown
man.
out of a window, blood. You know what I'm
It's crazy,
saying?
man. It's
Like,
crazy,
bro, no, I can't express without the police turning up at my door randomly, how ridiculous what they're saying is.
Excuses. That's where it is, because people are running out of excuses. That's why. There's no longer the structure excuse. You mentioned it on the last show about the win percentage. Like, these things are all dwindling. All the players who are deemed not good enough and toxic and problems are no longer here. There's no
Right.
Martial. There's no Sancho. There's no Pogba. So you can't blame these. Maguire ain't playing like that. Lindelof's not playing like that. So it's like, who do we now? All these things. This is now his team. He's now spent money. Who do you now blame? Remember, it was, Martinez will be back, it'll be different. I'm still hearing people mention Luke Shaw. But hey, here we go.
Bro, them man are still mentioning him, bro, and they claim that they want this club to be successful, my bro. This is the wickedest thing, bro. Like, Luke Shaw, bro,
Luke Shaw.
I remember when I was telling man about this Luke Shaw, brother, a long time ago. A man was telling me, it was racially motivated and all them things there. That's what these man were saying, bro. This is what these man were saying, you know. And now look, we're in 2024, you know, a man is still putting Luke Shaw in Man United 11s, bro. This fan base like pain, blood.
Luke, yeah.
They like pain and suffering, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Them man are masochists, bro, because the shit's not making no sense, innit? Like, Luke Shaw is a bum. Man was saying, Rants, on his day, Luke Shaw's one, bruv. On his day, he's nothing, blood. Do you know what I mean? Man needs to let it go.
He's always injured.
Bruv, he's got no days, blood. Do you know what I'm saying?
Injured.
He's trash, bro.
Like, he's injured now.
Bro, he's trash, bro. Do you know what I mean? His body's falling apart. They need to put it in a scrap heap, bro. He's a new Phil Jones. These men need to write him off.
Yeah, they do. And that's why it's so imperative, left back. I know Malassi is back. He's back training. Obviously, we got Dalot and Mazarawi. You can both play out there, but we need a left back. We can't have Luke Shaw still out here.
Brother, remember when Van Gaal had Luke Shaw training by himself?
So, yeah, Van Gaal called out his fitness. Yeah, Van Gaal, Jose, Poch, all called him out.
He had him running by himself. How come he ain't got the same reputation that Jaden's got, bro? You know them ones. Funny that, innit? You know what I'm saying? And bruv, man, that's the thing though. That's the thing. Them man are talking about attitude and fitness and that, bro. Why aren't they talking about the fact that Luke Shaw was training by himself because he was so unfit, bruv?
Yeah, that is, you know what, people, that ties to a bad attitude because that's unprofessional.
Of course,
you're not fit to do your job. If you're not fit to do your job, then that is deemed unprofessional. But we just bypass it. So how you, word to my guy JV said this, how you overweight and you work at a gym? My guy JV said that years ago.
That's because you can't out-train a bad diet. It's a lifestyle choice.
It's like you have all the help in the world. It's not like you're on a 9 to 5 and it's like, I can't meal prep. You have all the nutritionists in the world to help you. You have all the equipment in there to work. You have the best people, and you can talk to people, medical staff, to get in the correct shape to look after your body. All right, cool. Yeah, Rashford wanted to watch this season. I remember that. Yeah. Rashford ain't.
Brother, listen, after I see this, the Sky Sports videos of him boxing, have you seen them today?
Nah, what's the boxing training? I know he's
he's in the ghetto, man. Man's doing boxing training and that, brother. Man's doing everything but the shit that he should be doing. You know them ones. Like, I seen on Instagram he was doing shooting, and now he's boxing and that. How's that gonna help you take a player run and put the ball in the box though?
Yeah, it's
crazy.
You're doing the Rudy Gobert.
How did Sky Sports get that footage of him in the boxing gym?
We know how they got that footage from. You know what I'm saying? It was either there or the sent to, man.
Man's feeding the streets like ghost blood. You know what I'm saying?
We need some PR, man. That's what it is. You in the boxing gym like Rudy Gobert. You see that Rudy Gobert's on that as well. He there boxing, man. You know what I'm saying? Remember when Draymond choked him out? J1 choke out him with a chokehold and that. Yeah, it's
Nah,
crazy. That's just
bro,
the
it's
England
crazy.
team.
I see my man boxing. I'm thinking, nah, he's taking a piss.
Can't say Angel Gomez.
No, I'm
Oh, you
saying
signed
maybe.
Angel Gomez. Okay.
Yeah, Angel's starting. Rico Lewis is starting. And what's his name? What's his
So I'm
name?
looking
Yeah,
here. So that's
Quince are
Trent,
starting,
Rico.
which is wavy.
Yeah, so Trent,
Um,
Rico Lewis is the fullbacks, and then you put
yeah, that's
Stones
it.
and Cons as centre back.
Rico playing left back.
Yeah, and then Rice and Then it's Rice
I just
and
need to drop Harry
Gomez.
Kane, bro.
Rice and Gomez in it, and then you got Grealish. So hey, Carsley, that's a good 11 again. He's
Yeah,
picked 11 that
We're
made
gonna see
sense.
some good football, man. Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
picked an 11 that made sense. That's what he did. He picked 2 out and out wingers, actual creative 10, a pivot that works, and then you go from there. Trent up right back where he should have been playing. None of this all playing central midfield rubbish nonsense.
It's balanced.
Yeah, that's it. And it's not difficult to pick a balanced size. Big up Tribal Chief, man.
Big up Tribal Chief, man. Been donating memberships, man. Do you know what I mean? He dropped a few in yesterday as well. So if you lot was here, man, do you know what I mean? He's feeding the streets like Rashford's PR team, blood. I'm telling you.
Rashford's PR and smoke kill.
This is what he's doing, bro. I see man doing the boxing now. That killed me, bro. Do you know what I mean? My man just just play football, innit? This is the thing. I think social media has become a gift and a curse, man, for these footballers. Because it's like, stop trying to distract me from the fact that you ain't doing shit, bruv. This bro ain't had a shot on target all season, blood. We're 3 games in. You know them. A man's there throwing punches and that.
It's one of them because he wants to quote unquote show the people that he's working and he cares. And it's like, you know how you show us by you care? Perform.
Yeah, but bro, not all work is good work, bro.
Perform.
Bruv, not
the boxing thing. The boxing thing I don't get. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. Like, but it's not a surprise. I'm just like, this is just typical of Manchester United. This is typical of players to do. All right, let me show everybody I'm working. Because that's what's been people have criticized him about. He don't care, he's lazy, overpaid, prima donna, all this type of stuff. So it's like, okay, let me show people I'm working.
But it's not but me, I don't care if you care or not. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't care if you care or not. I just care if you're performing. There's loads of football players that never really cared, but they performed. Like Eden Hazard. No one cared that he didn't care because he performed. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, him performing was an element of him showing, all right, I'm here to play. Because he
was just showing you that he was good.
Yeah,
that's all it is, bro. Rashford ain't good. So because he's not good, there's no amount of uppercuts he can throw. Yeah, that's gonna make him a better footballer, bro. This is the reality of it. Like I'm not here for all this shit.
It's one of them. I don't think there's anything he can do. That's how I look at it. There's nothing you can do.
I think he's finished at the top level, yeah, and I think he was very fortunate to get to the top level in the first place because he's never been good enough. So, bruv, all it is man's ran out of juice now, and man's just trying to twang everyone else, into. It's almost like he's trying to distract people from the fact that he's not good enough. He's trying to distract people, so he's putting out other things to try and divert the attention away from the very obvious lack of ability, bro.
Yeah, because the lack of ability is there, and then the problem there lies because his lack of ability we all know about. My issue with him is the not trying. I've watched you not attempt things. How you know how to shot? That's not a lack of it. Like if you had 20 shots in these first 3 games and missed them all, that's a lack of ability. Everyone went into the stands, but the fact that you are not shooting is a lack of effort. That's what I can't forgive. When he was 1-on-1 with Kanate, where 2-0 or 3-0 down at that point, kick the ball and try and run past him. Chances are Kanate is probably going to tackle you. What do you have to lose? You have nothing to, but you play back. Again, lack of effort. That is unforgivable. That's what I will always criticize more over lack of ability is your lack of effort. And I've watched him not try. Not just this season, previous seasons. I've watched you not make runs for Garnacho, for as limited as I think he is, as all the lacking of ability that he has. You know one thing he'll do? He'll make the run. Every time. That's one thing I never accused Garnacho of. He's limited, yes. And we see that. But the reason why he's half effective from the bench is the fact he's a willing runner. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, but you know what it is, yeah? Like, the reason why I agree, but then I disagree, is like, for instance, I done the show with Kaz, and he was talking about the Xerxes game against Liverpool. The reason why I was happy with Xerxes' performance against Liverpool was because even though the stuff that he was trying wasn't coming off. Ultimately, he was trying to do the right things. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I see a player doing the right things and having a bad day, it's encouraging for me. The thing is with Rashford, he never does the right thing. You know what I mean? So it's not just the lack of effort, it's the fact that he always makes the wrong decision. Do you know what I'm saying? And or if there's a decision to make, he just doesn't make one and ends up losing the ball, falling into like running into traffic. Do you know what I'm saying? This is the problem. Like I'll rather a player is having an off game. Same with Ahmad. Like when Ahmad the first half against Brighton, yeah. First half against Brighton, he was trying to do the right things, but he was just off it.
Yeah.
That's okay. Do you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have off days.
Precisely. This is the point. This is the point. You're gonna have off days, but if you're having off days, yeah, trying to do
the right things.
Trying to do the right things is okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said he created 2 chances for Xerxes. Cool. He cut inside and just fucking slapped the ball in the box like what he does all the time. Who cares, bro? So what if he created 2 chances, bro? It's a 90-minute game, bro. The guy had a shit game. Do you know what I mean? People are hanging on to the fact saying he created 2 chances in it.
One of them was tough. One of them was tough. Like, let's not act like
it was very tough. The header he should score, yeah. The other one was tough, but bro, I don't care, bro. You played the 90 minutes and you created 2 whole chances, and that was your whole contribution to the whole game. That's still not good enough. So don't try and fucking don't try and paper over a shit performance because he put 2 fucking speculative balls into the box.
Yeah, because it's not like he picked him out. He's just hit an area.
Bro, man, just hit an area, bro. Both times, bro. The break cut in and just fucking flat knuckleball the ball into the box both times. Who cares, bro? These man try use statistics here to try cover up, a very obvious lack of quality.
Well, and that's the thing is when you have lack of quality, at least put in the effort. That's what it is. Like at least at bare minimum, you lack ability. You are not of the highest level.
When man is saying that man put in 2 crosses in 90 minutes, and that's all man have to show for a whole 90-minute performance, get out of here, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Get out of here.
It's clutching at straws.
Bro, it's embarrassing.
It's clutching at straws, fam. Because people have got nothing else. That's what it is. People have nothing else to hold up. So you put in 2 crosses. Should he have done better with the header? Yes. I personally think he should have done better with the second one. But the header's not easy. I watched Haaland against West Ham miss an easier header. But you know what?
He got more chances were not easy. But the header, for someone his height, I'm like, cool, you should probably do better. It's not an easy chance, but bro, you're 6'4". It's easier for you than it is for me. You know, like that. Because you ain't even really got a jump like that. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you don't have a jump, if you don't have to jump for a header, that's one less thing you need to think about. So you probably should do better. Do you know what I'm saying? But the fact is, the fact that man are saying, oh, he put in 2 crosses in 90 minutes, and that's your justification for a brother that's on 300 and something grand a week, bro. You're taking a fucking piss, bro. He put 2 crosses in the whole game. Do you know what I'm saying? So man can go to hell with all that. Do you know what I mean? Man can go to hell with all of that.
And he don't do anything. That's my problem. He don't do anything like you mentioned there about decision making.
Yeah.
You don't make decisions. You don't make runs. I'd rather you be offside 15 times in a game. Because at least it shows that you're just out there, just a body.
Bro, but this is why I said, I'll rather, a man's making the right decisions, and things are not coming off. Then a man's just not involved in the game and not doing nothing, bro. Man's played 3 games, He's had no shots on goal, and this guy's posting videos on Instagram of him shooting. What's the point? You're not gonna do in a game. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, why don't you work on your weaknesses in the game, bruv? Your weaknesses in the game, are fucking taking players on. You can't do that. Do you know what I mean? Your crossing is very inconsistent.
Facts.
Do you know what I'm saying? Your crossing is very, very inconsistent. Your decision making is very inconsistent. So work on those. Don't work on the same flat shooting technique that you've been doing for the last nearly 10 years, bro.
Yeah, he's been here almost 10 years. He's been in the side, and that's my issue right there. Is you don't even attempt to play players on your fast. Just law of averages. If you kick the ball in front of you and run past someone, you are going to get some form of joy, just because you're fast. Again, that ties into being a willing runner. You don't do that. The Kanate one sticks out 1-on-1. Nothing to lose. We are, I think, either 2-0 or 3-0. I think it was 3-0 at that point.
Mm.
Try and run past him. The worst that happens is he takes the ball off you. All right. Best case scenario, you get past him and have a one-on-one with the goalkeeper, or he fouls you and we get a free kick.
Mm.
I can't excuse him. I really can't.
Bro, there's nothing to excuse, my bro.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to. Using statistics to try and justify a player that's been at this club for this amount of years, yeah, and hasn't kicked on, yeah, and is actually regressed over the years, bro. Do me a fucking favor, mate.
People
you know
just reaching, man. That's
do me a fucking favor. It's boring at this point. Do you know what I'm saying? So when people are talking about Xerxes' debut and stuff, where he's actually making some good moves off the ball, trying to link, trying to bring people into the game, and he was just wasn't having a great time. Do you know what I mean? Bearing in mind, you're the final player on the pitch here in a team that has absolutely no cohesion. So you've got a difficult job anyway. Do you know what I mean? You're trying to sew together a very chaotic team in the first place.
You're out there by yourself. You got Garnacho, Bruno, or Rashford either side of you. That's your supporting cast. That's why Xerxes, I'm not really on his case. I'm not. Anyone criticizing him for that is crazy. Go on, fam. Go on.
But this is what I'm saying. That's the thing. The whole team's a shambles. Yes. Do you know what I'm saying? So because the whole team's a shambles, the guy that is at the final point of that, yeah, that's trying to do the right things, I ain't gonna have bare energy for him, yeah, on his first game, and he didn't have a pre-season. And then you got players like Rashford, who's had a full pre-season.
Facts.
And this is what his 9th or 10th season at the club. The guy's going to be 27, bro.
Yeah, senior. Him and Bruno are the senior players in that attack. So you should expect more from your senior players.
Well, of course.
Xerxes, this is his first full season at Manchester United. His first time at this level.
Bro, without a pre-season, bro, you're looking at him right now, yeah. He's performing beneath Garnacho, bro.
And you know what the difference is between those two? Garnacho actually makes the runs.
This is the point.
That is the only, because he lacks ability. All the things that we criticize Rashford for in terms of ability, it's not like Garnacho has them in abundance. They're the same. All the criticism of Rashford you can label at Garnacho. All the criticism of Garnacho you can label, but you know what Garnacho has? He's just a willing runner.
But
he will just run and run and run. And
yeah, but that's the difference. What Garnacho lacks in ability, yeah, he tries to make up for with effort, innit?
Yeah, and just endeavor. And you know what? That's why I'm like, off the bench, cool. Yes, he's limited. Yes, I'll criticize him in game. But that's why I'm not on his case, because I know you don't have it.
Yeah, but like the level Rashford used to be that kind of player. Like Rashford's never had loads and loads of ability, yeah, but he used to work hard. And then something clicked in his head and he decided that he doesn't need to anymore.
He hasn't got the same endeavor. That's true.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, something clicked in his head and he just decided that he don't have to work hard no more, because younger Rashford used to run.
Yeah.
He don't run behind.
Yeah, because I remember that was the criticism. Oh, he's always running down blind alleys.
Because remember, they used to criticize Martial, because remember, Rashford was the one that ran more effort. Do you know what I mean? Rashford used to do the Garnacho dog chasing, yeah, and Martial was always the more measured one of the two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was the more measured one of the two. And now it's like Rashford's walking and Garnacho's running. So now it's a complete embarrassment.
And then you don't have the ability, like you mentioned Hazard. You don't have the ability to be walking around. If you're Hazard level, you can afford to walk around. Your teammates will go. If you're Cantona level, guess what? You can afford to walk around because you'll probably win us the game. Yeah. Chances are you are gonna get the ball on a few occasions and win us this football match. That's not Rashford, and that's what it is. And that last comment that mentioned before about Edu saying a player on big, what was it? A player
on big wages, not performing,
it's a big problem. You know what that means? You don't trust your recruitment. So if you put in someone on big wages, you got to back yourself. You're paid big money. I was saying, notice how at City there's never any conversation about however much money them man on. I don't know how much money
Haaland have to perform.
De Bruyne, or Bernardo Silva, or Foden, or Gundogan, or Rodri. How much of that? No conversation. No why? Because them man perform. Them man are on big money. Them man perform to a high level.
Facts.
Fell off after the contract got paid and stopped. Yeah, man, stop making runs. That's unforgivable. Making runs is
That's what I'm saying. All right, shout out the chat. Yeah, I've been seeing these Barclays,
Barclays,
men, comps coming up. Bro,
Yeah.
I'm so glad that people started putting those out because when I told you, man, certain things, yeah, certain man were trying to say to me, yeah, rants, nostalgia and that, bro. What did I tell you, man, about Nani, bro? You, man, they're gassing up Vinicius, yeah. I swear down, Vinicius is the same level as Nani, bro. He might not even be better than Nani, bro. I'll be real. Vinicius Jr., yeah, them man are saying that Vinicius Jr. is the best footballer in the world right now, yeah. Swear down, Nani was better than him. I haven't bullshitting you lot.
It goes to show where football's at. That's what that is. It goes to show the level of where this the Ballon d'Or list told us that.
Bro, football's cooked, bro.
Yeah, the Ballon d'Or list told us that.
Cooked, bro. When you look at Nani's, yeah, when you look at Nani's flipping compilation compared to Vinicius, yeah, bro, Vinicius, yeah, is a bookie brother. He's got the one little scoop down the line thing that he does, yeah, the little futsal move. Other than that, Vinicius, yeah, is just hot and cold, and he stinks, bro. If we're being honest, he's just pure P and P, bro. Like pure P and P, bro, and a little bit of flair, bro. A little bit, but not really.
Drink.
Yeah, that's it. It's the little drop the shoulder, dink down the line, bro. That's all he does, man. He's rubbish, man. Man ain't got no long shooting. Do you know what I'm saying? It's all stinky, bro. If we're being real, he's dusty. Like
you don't
Rodrigo,
rate that. You think he's dusty? You don't rate him like that,
bruv. Listen, Rodrigo is the best footballer out of all of them.
I rate Rodrigo. I'm a fan of Vinicius. I rate. Yeah, both of them.
Rodrigo is a better footballer than Mbappe and Vinicius, but
when it comes to just technical attributes, he don't have that, which is key in today's age, which we all know, which we've spoken about.
Bro,
we have to have that.
I can't lie, Vinicius stinks, bro. Like if we're being real, like bro, if you watch him, the thing is,
go on.
When I watch Real Madrid live, I never watch Real Madrid and think, oh my days, this guy is really good. Like he impacts the game, don't get me wrong. But when I watch Vinicius Jr., there's never anything where I think, yeah, he's him, you know. He's not him, bruv. Do you know what I mean? The biggest compliment I've even given him is that he's better than Mbappe. That's the compliment.
I rate Vinicius. I do rate Vinicius. I'm a fan. He is today's day and age what is at the top. That's what it is, how things change.
But that tells you how dead football is, bro.
Yeah, like, we know, but me and you are of an age where we know where Vinicius the football levels
15 years ago, yeah.
We know where he's at.
A player like Vinicius Jr. 15 years ago is playing for like Blackburn or something. Bro,
wait, Blackburn, like top. You talking like top 7 Blackburn, like with Mark Gams Pedersen, that Blackburn.
Yeah, that Blackburn. Rocket Santa Cruz and them, man, bro. Bro, he's playing for Blackburn.
Like Damien Duff and
Cruz and them. Yeah, that's where he is, bro. Like I'm being real.
Notice that, you notice that because if you do it now, and people will, it's lazy from younger generation to go, oh, it's nostalgia because they never watched it. But we know this though, because there were world-class players playing at lower levels. There was genuinely world-class and top-class players. That's why it's tough to describe. Like I always say this, like, but we never
called them world-class. We never called them world-class because we understood, that to be a professional footballer, there was just a flaw that everyone had to be above. Do you get what I'm saying? So when we used to watch the Premier League and we used to watch Everton balling out with Steven Pienaar and them, man, these man were ballers. Like, man knew Pienaar and these man were ballers. You know what I mean?
It wasn't that goal he scored against us, man, in that 4.
We knew these man were sick footballers, but we weren't like they're world class. We never
Pienaar wasn't.
We never looked at Dembele at Spurs and we were like, oh, he's world class. We were just like, yo, you just can't get the ball off him.
Dembele just of a certain quality.
That's it. Man never used the world class thing to rate players. It was just that, yo, he's a baller. Now, man are like, when you look at the stats of someone like a fucking Yakubu and that, Yakubu's got crazy Premier League stats, bro.
Yeah, like he's got a lot of goals,
bruv. His Premier League stats are nuts, bro. Like Yakubu. Do you know what I'm saying? But man never looked at Yakubu and said, yo, he's a world-class striker. We understood that he was just of a certain level that like could just score goals wherever, but we never rated him like that. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I get you. I'm just laughing at look at his numbers.
He was one of those players. Like he used to bag goals. Like, bro.
This guy really was around as well. Jesus.
Bro, you see what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah. He did.
He was a Premier League journeyman that banged goals everywhere he went.
Did. Portsmouth 16 and 37, 12 and 30. Went Middlesbrough 13 and 34, 12 and 37. Went Everton 15 and 25, Fell off at Everton after that. 4 and
Bro.
14, 5 and 25, 1. Then he went Leicester in the
But
Championship.
that's what I'm saying. But this
Came
guy
back
was a
Blackburn,
one.
17
He was a
and
1
30.
in 2, 1 in 3 striker, no matter
Yeah.
where he went, pretty much.
Then he went Chinese Super League.
Come on, bro.
Man, he is. Nah, he
And
was.
this is
Nah,
the
nah, nah,
point.
he was.
And if Yakubu's playing in the Prem right now, yeah, do you know what I mean? He's better than Ollie Watkins. Do you know what I'm saying?
He's better than Solanke.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. This is what I'm trying to say, bro. And at that time, no one wasn't like, man, United need to sign Yakubu. Come on, man.
Because you know what it was, though, also, Rants. There was better options than him out there as well.
But this is the point I'm trying to make. So when I'm saying that Nani's better than Vinny Jr., yeah, like you need to understand that was the level. The levels plummeted.
The levels dropped.
Like, bro, like what used to be a throwaway player in them times right now is 60, 70, 80 million.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Now you're right.
It is.
Now you're right. It is. It is.
You know
that's why I measure it accordingly, because that's why when I don't measure these players against former players, because I know they fall off. You mentioned there about Yakubu. The fact that Yakubu would be one of the best strikers in the league tells you when he wasn't any striker in the Premier League in his time, but he was a solid Premier League player. You know he's going to get you certain goals. 110 million. That Portsmouth team was fire, by the way. But yeah, I'm just thinking about the players.
Oh, like Nico Cranchar and them, man.
Yeah, Cranchar, Mendes, Mutari, Diarra.
That's what I mean.
How
that
you
David
put
James
that team
in
together,
goal.
you know? Yeah,
bro, they won the FA Cup, I swear, that team.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Glenn Johnson.
Them man had Carnew there. Brother, listen, Harry Redknapp was wheeling, bro.
He was a wheeler and dealer.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. 100 million for Declan Rice, bro. And then you got players like Gareth Barry that were better than Declan Rice. Do you know what I mean? How much is Gareth Barry worth in today's football? How much is Michael Carrick worth in today's game? If Declan Rice is 100 million. So Michael Carrick's like a 250 million player.
Yeah, because Carrick is twice the player Rice is. So yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I hear you. I get your point with that. I get your point. It's hard to measure it, you know what I'm saying? Because I try and measure it on just what it is now rather than what it was previously. But when you say football has fell off, I understand that. Trust me, I know. I'm fully aware. Like I always revert back to Serie A and go. There was a point where literally all top 10 sides, everyone had an actual bad boy striker. And people forget like Crespo was at Parma. Parma weren't the top team. And then Crespo was a world-class striker. He was world-class and he was at Parma. That man had Thuram and Cannavaro together with Varane in midfield.
But this is what man need to understand, bro. And then AC had Shevchenko. Do you know what I mean? All these men
that Parma side were even challenging for the league, and they had
they weren't.
world-class players.
But that league was the Super League at the time, though.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That league was the Super League. That was the Premier League. So because of that, you had all them players, and you weren't challenging. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Zola was there. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying, bro. Like the thing was completely different. That was the Premier League at the time.
Yeah,
that 90s Serie A was different.
I still talk. I love that 90s Serie A, man. That 90s Serie A, that show on Channel 4. Oh Jesus, that's my ish, man. My like James Richardson. Oh, that was my ish. Because for those that don't know, they used to show live games as well on Channel 4. So that was normal TV for those that don't know. So no streaming. You don't have to pay for Sky or any cable. Or
but that was the football I grew up on. You know them ones because man got Sky late. You know them.
Oh yeah, facts. Yeah, 100%. So,
man grew up watching Italian football on Channel 4, blood, because it was free.
I loved it. Free, loved it.
You know the ones there. That was it. So that was where man could watch a full game of football.
Right, it was great.
And it was Italian football. So man got to see George Weah and them, man. You get me? Like cooking it up. So that's football, innit? So when man are trying to tell me about these scrubs like Deckers and all that, bro, I'm just not having it, bro. I'll be honest, like I'll be doing a watch along, and man will be saying, Rice is balling. I'll be like, it's not balling, bro. He just ran 60 yards without the ball and made a tackle. All right, cool. That's balling. That's crazy.
It's crazy to you and us and me and people who've seen certain things and see like because people will big up the regular stuff. You just mentioned there running 60 yards and flying into a tackle, and all of a sudden that makes you a great player. It's like no.
Yeah, it stinks, bro.
Like we see great. Like we don't like Modric. That's a fantastic midfielder.
Yeah,
that's an exceptional midfielder. As is a Cruz, as is a Rodri. There is certain players you look at and go, "Oh, you're him." 110%. But then there's certain players who are good. Again, the level is the era you grew up in, not the era you grew up in. The the era you were born into, should I say, when you come into the side. So Vinicius Junior, is he with other wingers? Is he at the top of his game at Real Madrid? No, it's just the years that he happens to be born.
Yeah, but that's what. But bro, but
he's nowhere near. He's nowhere near as Ginola, for example.
He's not. But there you go. But that's what I'm saying.
And Ginola was at Spurs.
You see it, and that's what it is, and that's why I tell man, yeah, like man can say it's not nostalgia, bro. Like to me, yeah, like genuine quality, yeah, like it's not subjective, bro. Do you get it?
No,
it's not subjective. Like when you're looking at someone like David Ginola, bro, who used to play on the left, could shoot with both feet, was dribbling. He had the physical strength to play in the modern game bro. Like he was 6 foot plus, built like a tank.
He would have been on smoke in this
bro. Even in this era,
he would have been on smoke.
He's smoking guys, bro. He used to glide like Grealish, bro. The way Grealish just glides past people.
Yeah. And he has the PMP that Grealish don't have as well in regards to the acceleration.
Bro, this guy's chipping the ball up and banging volleys from 25 yards, bro.
Crazy.
And man, it's not subjective.
And also in that instance as well, he was playing in the 4-4-2 era.
Yeah.
So he got more so imagine if him in the 4-3-3 era where you're actually playing higher up the pitch and you got another midfielder to do more of your defensive work. Yeah.
But this is what man's trying to say. So it's not subjective. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's not. So when man are saying, it's not nostalgia, bro. You can watch these man, they are better at football. You get me? Like they're just better at football. That's why when Michael Owen came out here and he said, yo, like you don't have to be a baller to make it in this era. Like, you just need to be a good athlete. He's 100% spot on. He's 100% spot on because when you look here at the previous era, when they do the comparisons of the Gerrards, the Lampards, the Scholeses and that, bro, the reason why Gerrard, is looked upon as the best of all of them by the wider thing is because he was the most athletic. That's why. Because he's closer to a modern player in this era, like a Jude Bellingham, who can just box crash, box to box, all action and that. You know them ones. And players like Michael Carrick that are more technical and players like Paul Scholes, man are looking at Scholes' GA saying, nah, he's below Lampard because Lampard's got GA, bro. Lampard was the worst of all of them by some distance.
I always say this, to me, it's Scholes, Gerrard, Lampard.
Bro, Lampard was nowhere near the other two.
Probably my bias.
You know what I'm saying? There was a gap between Lampard. If there's 3 of them, you still need to move him away. You know them ones there. It's one of them ones. Man can't even put his name next to them, bro.
All I'm gonna say is to people who talk about the England golden generation, if they would have played Scholes and Gerrard next to each other, England would have done so much better.
But Lampard was Bruno, before Bruno.
Don't do that.
You know them ones there. That's what he was. I'll be real.
He's miles better than Bruno, though. He's a better version of Bruno.
Bro, listen, he's a smarter version of Bruno. He's Bruno that went to private school. You know them, man.
Smarter version. And you could do everything better than Bruno as well. He did everything better than Bruno.
But it's Bruno that went private school. Like that's just what it was. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Gerrard and Scholes were clear of Lampard. Like the fact that Lampard's even in the conversation is purely on numbers. Like it's disrespectful on a footballing level. I'll be real. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, man got to watch Michael Carrick, bro. You know, like that, an absolute baller. Absolute baller. Like, even when you see Carrick play football today, man, just imagine how good Carrick was then, when you saw what Carrick's doing now, bro. Man see the little comp, man see the comp of Carrick and everyone's going crazy on the timeline, bro. And this is Carrick in his 40s, bro.
Could probably still play for us now.
He could, bro. Man said that's disrespectful as fuck to Lampard, bro. Lampard was complete. Yeah, man, complete us, bro. You know them ones there, bro.
Yeah, Rants is on one. Rants is on one.
Bro, listen, man's not rating Lampard. Not a day.
I know you don't. I know what you're like. You're not with it. You're not with it.
Bro, he stank, bro. And then when I see his Pogba agenda as well, blood, he can doubly get in the bin. Frank.
Wait, what was his Pogba agenda?
Bruv, this guy, bruv, he's got a problem with Paul, blood. I see man just chatting shit, bro. Man,
I didn't know that.
Lampard can get in the bin in it. You know the one. Man said he was complete, bruv. You know what I'm saying? That guy was built like a sack of spuds, mate. Running around, scoring deflections and penalties. Man's not even trying to hear this Lampard shit, bro. This guy can get out of it.
Yeah,
bro. Bro, he can get out of it, bruv. You get me? failed manager. At least my legend, never went into management. I rate it because the other two failed.
Yeah, Scholes, he did. Did he do like 5-6 games at Oldham, right? And
I
then he
don't
was
even
like,
think he done no games. He went there, they announced him, and
yeah,
then he left
he was
before
like, yeah, he was like, yeah, I'm not this. I'm not.
he
This
left
ain't it.
straight away. He said, "This place is a piece of shit. Can't do this, mate." You know them ones there. Like I hear it. Scholes a bad man for that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Scholes was different gravy, man. Scholes was
But
different.
but listen, I'm not mad at Lampard because he cooked my teeth. I genuinely think Lampard's mad overrated. Like same way I think that
yeah, that's not your style. You ain't gonna
same bro. He just a Bruno thing, bro. Like you know how I know, you know how I know that Lampard ain't it is because every time someone tries to justify Lampard to me, they bring up stats.
They bring up his numbers rather than his actual game.
That's all they can do.
He's a good player, but he's just not as good.
All they do is bring up stats, bro. You know them ones. At least with Gerrard, if man want to gas Gerrard, you can gas me with a comp in it. Gerrard's got some mad, like crazy goals, mad runs and stuff like that. Bro, man can't show me a Lampard compilation that I care about. Bare deflected shots. That's a Lampard deflection. That's it. That's the whole comp is bare deflected goals, blood, and penalties. Like you can't gas me with it.
Yeah. That's not your preference. You ain't with that.
You can gas man with a Scholes thing, bro. Scholes sending bare man to the shop with body feints and that. Bro, man can't show me no Lampard thing.
It's crazy. And Scholes, before Scholes, because a lot of people didn't see him before Scholes started moving further back on the pitch. He was on the Lampard team scoring goals.
He was crashing the box.
Game. He was a box crasher.
Bruv, come on.
Crasher.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Man played as a striker, played as a 10, then as an 8, then as a 6. Yeah.
Bruv, if man want to gas you, man can show you the Gerrard tackles and then like gliding up the pitch, like 30-yard, like barnstorming runs and that, bro. A Lampard comp is dry, bruv. Man just show you the numbers and that. And then man, like, oh, yeah, I agree, bruv. Allow it, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Bare deflected shots from the edge of the box when the ball drops out, blood. Pops out. Lampard, ricochet, blood, pinball in the back of the net, bruv.
Yeah, man, that's the one he scored against us in the champs. He scored a deflected shot. I swear, ricocheted off a couple man and he scored. But yeah, right, yes, I do rate Lampard. I think he is a good player, yes. But is he of the level of those two? No, Rants, I know you're not with it. So that's why I'm not even sat here trying to convince you. I know you're not with it. I actually think he is. He was a very good player. He just wasn't on the level of those two. I just know what you're like. That's why I was like, all right, let's hear what you got to say on this. But Lampard, I think, was a good player. I think he was a good player.
Yeah, he was good, but no better than good. Do you get what I'm saying?
He's a very good player.
He was just good, like. Do you know what I'm saying, bruv? Listen, no one outside of England rates this guy, bruv. That's how you know if man's good or not. I swear down, because you hear some of these foreign man, they might mention Gerrard, they definitely mention Scholes. Do you know what I'm saying? They might mention Carrick. They're not talking about Lampoon nowhere, bruv.
Oh my god,
nowhere. Only in fucking West London, mate. They're talking about this.
I know there's Chelsea fans who are. I know you've got to chat up a big man about.
They don't talk about
Chelsea fans are trying.
Chelsea fans are tried.
I tried, man.
Them man don't care about this guy, man. He's insignificant.
I tried
on the global scale of football because he never had nothing special about him. Nothing. You know them ones, and this is just.
I tried. Yeah, you lot. I tried. That's all I'm going to say. I tried.
Fucking hell, bro. It just is what it is, man. The game is the game, though, man.
Yeah, 100%. I know that's your. Because I've spoken to you for long enough and known you for long enough. I know the type of players you like and the type of players you don't like. Lampard, you never know. You know what I'm saying? You are never with the box. Like box crashing 8s and 10s, you're not with it. Bellingham, Bruno, Lampard, whether they're on the highest level, you ain't going with that.
Brother,
that's how I know, yo.
Brother, you know what I'm saying? Midfield is for maestros, cuz you know them ones. Man don't care, innit? If you ain't press resistant, and you're just crashing boxes and stealing a living like McTominay, I ain't trying to see these things. I see a man put on Twitter today saying, look at McTominay's stats for Scotland, for a defensive midfielder. When has McTominay ever been a defensive midfielder, bro? Yeah. Listen, they put the wrong label on McTominay. You know them ones. That brother is a number 10, box crasher. That's what McTominay is. He just wasn't good enough to play further forward.
Right, facts.
He just wasn't good enough to play further forward, but he's still got the instincts, He's got the instincts of a number 9, McTominay. When you look at his movement, this guy's not a midfielder, bro. He doesn't do any midfield things. He can't pass. He's not press resistant. Even
Oh,
his
he's
tackling
brilliant.
ain't that good, bro. He
No,
just fucking runs, yeah, and
because he's
just
6 foot plus,
attacks
it
the
looks
box.
like he's doing a lot. He out there running around tricking y'all, man. That's what
Bruv, he just attacks the box, bruv, unmarked
he is.
most of the time and scores these goals, man. Do you
Yeah,
know what
they're
I'm
running
saying?
around tricking y'all, man. That's what that is.
Stinker, absolute stinker, McTominay. You know what I'm saying? So it
That's
just is
correct.
what it is, bro.
But
Man
Rants
called
ain't
him
trolling. Rants
Lamp Tominay, bro. That's what man called him,
oh my god,
bro. I'll be real, he's not good in it. So
here we go. Yo.
the game is the good. The game is the game. All these midfielders and that, these man not good, man.
Rants ain't with it. I already know. Yeah, I can say Butts crashing 8s and 10s. Nah, you're not with it.
Man,
You're not
good,
with
bro.
it. Which I get. Like I say, you have your preference. I get it.
Yeah,
I
man.
get it.
Stick these scrubs in a rondo, blood. Yeah, I mean, let's see what they're made of. Do you know what I mean? This is bruv, this is a simple way to just decide all of this. You stick these scrubs in a rondo. Do you know what I'm saying? And Gerrard and Lampard will disqualify themselves, and my guy Scholesy will never see the inside of one.
Oh yeah, we know what Skulls is. Yeah, we know Skulls. Like Gary Neville said it on the overlap when they said they used to do the team training and the team that kept the ball most won, and he said whichever team Skulls was on won.
There you
every
go.
time.
And Giggsy as well.
Yeah,
And
like,
Giggsy, bro.
yeah,
Brother.
because Giggs was cold. Yeah, that's why Giggs transitioned to play central.
Brother, Giggsy at 39. 39, bruv. Cooking Lampard in midfield, bro. I'm telling you. Giggsy at 39, bruv. Can't get the ball off Giggsy, fam. Can't do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying with Gerrard, bro. What do you mean, bro? Do you mean Gerrard was in fucking America, at 34 or something? 39, Giggsy was putting his foot on the ball in the Champions League, bro. Walking past Real Madrid and that, bro. Don't talk to Giggsy, bruv. Don't talk to Giggsy, bro. Bruv, Giggsy was the Rondo guy. What's man talking about?
Giggs was technically very good. So that's how he made the transition from being a out and out left winger.
These man don't know about Giggs, blood. These man don't know about Giggs, man.
I know a lot of his age, so they won't know. Yeah. Some people won't know because of age.
Nah, bro. Man said Rants overrates Scholes to levels that make no sense. Well, bro, they're talking about this guy in La Masia, but what do I know, innit?
Yeah. Overrating. No, let's stop it, man. Scholes is different level. Scholes is different level. Like, let's stop. You know, like he's the one. Like. Look how it's not one or two players. Look how everybody talks about him,
brother.
Look how every top player talks about him,
brother. Man brought Paul Scholes out of retirement, in Sports Direct boots, blood, because he didn't even have a Nike sponsor, blood. Yeah. And bro, when I saw a fucking Premier League,
he helped us win a league. Yeah. Scholes is different.
Man.
Like we're not doing
it.
There's gonna be no Scholes slander. I tried with Lampard for you lot, but Scholes was cold. Like, let's not do that. Let's not do that. And that's
crazy, bro. You man brought back Lampard as a fucking manager, bro, not as a player. You know them ones. We brought back Scholes as a player to win a title, blood. Man, trust me.
They need to bring back Super Frankie Lampard, man. Bring him back. Run it back.
It's crazy, bro.
I'm with it, man. Run it back. 100%.
I know some bullshit. You get me? But nah, you lot, big up yourselves, though. Do you know what I mean? Get them lights up as well, bro. Man, I'm about to watch this England game. My guy Angel starting. Do you know what I'm saying? We about to feast. You know them ones. We about to feast, bruv. Shout out everyone in the chat, bruv. Get these lights up to 700. We got 1,500 in here. You man are stinking the place out, mate. I'll be honest. You don't make sure you subscribe as well to Sarcasm City TV. The link is in the title. What you got coming up, my bro?
Yeah, people. 11th AM. Man United, Man City pods. So with my guy Vader talking both Manchester clubs, but they're all coming live stream schedules out, so you can check it out. Please follow the playback as well, because you get gaming content over there, NBA, Premier League watch-alongs, Champions League, etc. all over on the playback. Big up for having me as always, Rants. Much love, man. For real.
Come on, bro. Nah, it was jokes, man. It's always good, bro, to catch up, man. Do you know what I'm saying? It's international break, so do you know what I mean? A lot of the news is a bit slow.
It's a bit
you
dry,
get me? So it's always good. It's always good. Do you get me? Big up Mason for the quote. Paul Scholes a role model for me. He's the best central midfielder I've seen in the last 15, 20 years. He's spectacular. Xavi Hernandez. Yeah, you man put that in your burger buns, blood. You know them ones there. Put that in your burger buns, yeah. Xavi Hernandez, bruv. One of the best midfielders of all time. Now go and find me the same quote about Lampard.
What Zidane said about him as well. The list goes
on, man. Wait, mate. You know there was there. Go find me a Lampard one.
We ain't disrespecting like Scholes. And again, people, you'll hear legends talk about former players and rivals one-off, but with Scholes, it's unanimous. Everybody, Xavi Alonso, Iniesta, Messi, Ronaldo, Zidane. I can keep going. All of them. Come on, man. Come on.
Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Man, them out here saying that that Gerard's only got Carragher cosigns, brother. And we know those aren't worth anything in the streets, blood. You know what I'm saying? So big up everyone inside. Do you know what I mean? Run up the likes. And
Run
yeah,
up the likes, you lot.
man, we'll see you right back here for the England game.
Big up.